Hi guys, I'm just going to quickly show you how my plugin works. My name is Claudio. I'm the developer of this plugin. So the reason why I created it is because recently, like 2 months ago, I started creating a Rust server for one of my friends, and I found it pretty complex using all the Unity applications for building the UI, and they were not complete too. And then one day I got angry and I was like, okay, maybe I can build up something that can generate some images and some buttons. And then I have a friend that does Figma, and he told me, yeah, I can do the design here. I can also add plugins. And I was like, okay, let me see how I can add plugins to the Figma. And it was pretty simple. So yeah, this is a Figma plugin where you are able to export UI, UX design, and also include the functionalities. So, for example, when you declare a text file, a text element, that button, then you will generate the button. So that button will create a method where when you click it, it will just print something in the chat. But later on, you can develop your own functionalities the way you like it. This is all about the UI, UX design. Yeah. So just to give you a quick example of one of my work is this Rust gang. And then the way is pretty simple, as it says in the description. You just use the Figma-to-Rust by BYTE FORGE plugin, yeah, and then just name the plugin the way you like it. It's just like test, and then here, be sure that wherever you are going to host your images, they have to be a public host. So for example, if I want to download the image at any time, then that has to be public, yeah. So like this, the server will know where to give you the images from. Otherwise, if you fill in this wrong, then you won't be able to display the images, okay. So make sure that wherever you're hosting your images, it's public, okay. Then by pressing the export, what you actually does, it takes all the groups of elements. So for example, I'm just going to give you an example here. All the elements that are in a group, like in this case, yeah, you have more elements in a group. Then it will generate an image. So for example, if you put a text in here and you name the text dot button, then you will not create the button for it, okay. So to be able to create the buttons, they have to be in the root element, which is Rust gang interface, yeah. So also what I recommend when you start creating plugins with Figma Rust, I would suggest to take a screen capture of the game and then place it here as a background, but don't include it into the export. So as you've seen earlier, I didn't include it, so I took everything all the way to the top, from the top to all the way to the bottom, apart from the background image, which is this one here. As you can see, when I hover it, it just highlights. So I'm not going to include this one because the image will also be included here. Yeah. So every single text element declare the button, it will create a method which will print something in the chat, and it will print actually you press this button. Okay. So by pressing this export, you will generate the code. You can simply download it or copy paste it. Name the script file the same way you named it here, yeah. So make sure if you name it test, then the name of the file will be test.cs, okay. And also download the file, download the images, and put it in the hosting server, like not the server, but the place where you are going to put the images, yeah. So for example, if you have your local host server, you can simply just make it there, make it public, and then you are able to connect, to download it when you are in a server, okay. So let's just give you an example of this UI that I created it, yeah, which is a gang UI, yeah. It's here's a scroll view where I can scroll through all my team members. Here's all the online players on the server, so I can invite them to the server on the gang. But unfortunately, there is none of them. None of them is online, so it's just me. Okay, this is the name of the organization. In my case, it's a gang, and then this is the name. So for example, if you decide to rename it, you can just call it let's say literature, like my name, okay. This is the tag, and then the name, the picture, okay. Oh, sorry for the upper cases, okay. And then save it, then you change the name and tag, which is great. Organization name, and yeah, and the tag too. And this is the owner. So I'm the owner. I cannot transfer the ownership to anyone, but here is also a scroll view. And because there are no players online, I cannot transfer to anyone. Yeah. Then you have the slots within the organization. For example, it's a default of 5, but you can make it for up to 21 or 20. Yeah, great. This is your organization bank where you can just deposit money from cash money. In my case, I'm using paper, and then I can also take money out from the gang or organization. Yeah, so this is the balance. Then we also have the organization skill points. I'll show you later what we do with it. And then we also have the creation date of the gang or organization. Okay. Then we have the organization wordings. For example, you have a group of players within your organization that they are behaving bad. So an admin can come and give you a maximum of 5 wordings, and then once the 5th wording is given, then it will be reviewed, I believe, by the server owner, and then based on that, they will either remove the gang or I don't know, they will give you one more try. Okay. Then you have the leave organization, but because I'm the owner, I'm not going to be able to leave it. Yeah. And also delete it. I'm not going to delete it because I'm not going to be able to share anything else after. Okay. Then we also have the split money. So for example, I want to split like $1,000 from all those organization money, but I want to split it only with the online players. Yeah. And also because I'm the owner, I want to give myself like 20% out of this money. Okay. Confirm. Then I'm just going to send the send split. Okay, that's great. So you received $1,000 because I'm the only one team member or the group member of my gang. So there's no one else. Then we also have wars here. So for example, if somebody is attacking my base, then the rival gang will be listed here and all the details about the gang. And here's the thing about the skill points. So for example, if you have skill points, and you can add the skill points here. Yeah. So based on that, you are going to get some perks. There is another mini plugin that I created which gives perks to the team members within the gang. So there are hook methods that make some calls and so on. Yeah. So like this, you can assign the points and then submit it. Yeah. So it also charges you money. Yeah. And also points. And let's say you are not happy because you don't have enough points, but you want to perform something else, just reset and then waste the money on it. Yeah. Then you have control zones. For example, if you cover a zone, you will get the highlighted here, and then you also profession, which is based on the players' jobs. For example, you have 5 players and 3 of them are police officers. They will show here as a police profession. Okay, and then wanted level is based on. This is work in progress. It's not done yet. So what is going to be is, for example, your gang can be hunted by police. So for example, if they are bad behaving and they're like making so many they're killing players and so on in the city, then they can get bounties. And then once the level is reached, the max level is 6, then they will police will be able to hunt all of them. And then once all the gang members are killed at least one, then the gang will be removed. Okay. So yeah, this is all about the Rust gang menu. I hope you like it. And just to show you about the zones, I'm just going to quickly show you my map. So those are the zones. So when I go into this zone, I'm able to take it over. Just to quickly show you. Okay. It's going to take some time to go there. So for example, when I'm taking this area, you will give me some gang points. See, I'm taking over. There is also a capturing bar, so you can keep track of. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.